so much for doing it. Thank you all very much for that wonderful welcome. Thank you, Charles, for the... Oh, there you are. Thank you very much for that rousing, oh my. And thank you, Charles, for that introduction I've heard many, many times. And thank you for inviting me to talk to you and write for you in this historic building. One of the oldest buildings here, built in the late 1800s, and the #1 Barnes & Noble in the United States. Thank you very much. And tonight, I am going to be signing for this latest tome of mine. They called Us Enemy. It's a chapter of American history that still to this day people don't know much about. But I wanted to, I wrote an autobiography that was published in 1994. Oh, thank you very much. A book lover, a reader, and someone very well versed on that chapter of American history of the internment of Japanese Americans during the Second World War. I wanted to write it as a graphic memoir because there are still people today, people I consider well informed, that when I share my childhood imprisonment with them, they are shocked and astounded that something like that injustice happened here in the United States to American citizens. And so the thought I had was, we need to reach the young Americans of tomorrow, the people who will be the opinion makers, the leaders, and the voters of tomorrow. I grew up on comic books, and I remember the information that teenagers absorbed into their bodies, and they grow up with that knowledge. With that knowledge, with Americans that know our checkered history and are repelled by the repetition of it that we have going on right now on the southern borders of this country. They will not allow that sort of thing to be perpetrated in our name as Americans. We are a better people than that, and we will vote for better presidents than the orangutan we have.
Exactly. That's right.
So this is a book of hope for the future of America, for the young people that will be reading it and absorbing this information into their bodies and becoming the leaders of tomorrow. So thank you for supporting this book, and thank you for being here in such overwhelming numbers. I remember coming here for the first time many decades ago and being impressed by this Barnes & Noble, and here you are because of me as a 5-year-old kid. Aren't I irresistibly adorable?
Take it over the internet.
So I'll get started right now, and I appreciate the patience of those of you that are in the back. You'll be waiting for a while. Thank you very much.
not aging at the same rate. Everybody's not aging at the same rate. Really good.